There's a lot of us that just take it for granted, our citizenship and the rights that we have and the opportunities that we have. That's so incredible to hear there. What I would love to do is I would love to take that passion that you just talked about, because I heard that when you and I had our previous conversations preparing for the podcast, and how you bring that into the business world and how you treat partners, how you treat people on your team. And so I'd love to start out, and because you had a way of dealing with BPO partners, and it's such an important part of the business because we can't be everywhere all the time, but we need people that we trust. We need people that we can trust in the relationship with the most important assets that we have as a company, which is the relationships we have with our customers. You talked about treating your BPO partner as a direct report. And I wanted to uncover that and understand more about what you meant there.
Sure. And I think that ultimately actually maybe comes from my boss, our CEO, founder, and owner, Brian Sneed. When he looks at our org charts, first and foremost, we're a small company. We have a global reach. We have subsidiaries in UK, Australia, now Mexico. We just soft launched in Mexico and getting ready to launch in the European Union. The big part of BPO for us was, as we looked at our global scale in terms of coverage, what are our options and how do we cover Australian time zone when we're a small team? We're 12 employees here in Spring, Texas, just north of Houston. And so how do you cover those time zones and make sure that we're looking to replicate our business model in the US into these new markets that we're entering? And so how do you do that at scale? Into entering these markets as a startup, every dollar spent is a matter of efficiency and ROI, and where's the best spend on this dollar, and how do you get best coverage? And so to tie this back to your original question, I know I'm rambling a little bit. When the owner looks at our org chart and he's got this, I think there's something out there that says any given manager or VP or leader should never have more than, I think, 5 to 7 direct reports. And then it maxed out in terms of productivity. And so when he looks at the org chart, he counts our BPO that we utilize for our customer service, sales inquiries for the phones and chats. He looks at that team as basically one direct report. Now there's a team of agents there, but I have one point of contact that oversees that team. And so when he looks at the org chart, aside from my direct marketing reports and our internal salespeople, that BPO organization is basically lumped in his view as a direct report and gets treated. Their performance is a direct reflection on my performance and ultimately the company performance. Hopefully that kind of was a roundabout way of answering your question.